So, who is your ultimate business idol?
Richard Branson.
Yeah.
Without doubt.
Explain.
I even remember when I was at middle school, we did a project on some sort of business, and I wrote a letter to Richard Branson. I was so happy to get a response, and he'd put loads of Virgin stuff in.
Awesome.
I was so happy. But
did you have inclinations of wanting to run your own thing then? Or?
Oh, I had no idea. No idea
just
at the
an
time.
off chance.
I think
I like the sound of Richard Branson.
Yeah, I think back then I wanted to be an airline pilot, which maybe where it came in. But I think apart from anything, he is just a genuinely nice guy. Yeah. I've been lucky enough to meet him on a few occasions, and he's just the kind of person that, what you see is what you get. The fact that he built everything almost from scratch,
is incredible. He's worth a lot of money. He's got a lot of employees. Like, he's changed a lot of people's lives. Like, I dread to think. Don't quote me on how many employees he's actually got, but I'm pretty sure it's in the maybe hundreds of thousands.
I would imagine it's hundreds of thousands, because I think people don't realise how many businesses he is associated with.
You got the phone, the internet, the trains, the planes.
Yeah, money, banks, Virgin Galactic.
Pretty much every sort of pie, that major pie that you could put your finger in, he's got it in.
Definitely. And if he's not, he's probably on the verge of creating it. But I think the charity work that he does as well, I think is something that you don't necessarily hear about as much nowadays. But
you need to follow his kids on Instagram. I follow his kids on Instagram, and he had that storm, didn't he? That on his island. Yeah, and it wiped out his island and surrounding islands. But his kids all went to the islands, sorted them all out, literally pallets of water, and just basically within hours of it happening. Because obviously they saw it coming, didn't they, from quite a while.
Yeah, because he was there at the time, wasn't he?
And then it just absolutely battered the whole area. But then they managed to deliver again.
Yeah.
But he does a lot of charitable work, as well as providing a lot of how would you call it? Business advice, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Business
definitely.
help. Does lots of business growth things. Doesn't
Yeah.
it? Do they have a growth hub? Do you know?
I have no idea.
I think they have a business growth hub for business owners like ourselves.
Yeah.
To just reach out and get advice. So no, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Good guy.
And I think the fact that he's not afraid to fight is, the classic one is his ongoing battle with BA.
Yeah.
And their marketing strategies that have kind of surrounded that battle I think is just incredible.
That's the personal brand, isn't it? As well, you look at all these massive corporations, and there's not many with you can put a face to the logo.
Yeah. No, of course.
Not many at all. And I think that is one of the things that I don't know how it would have turned out. Obviously, if he didn't make such a personal brand out of it, like Richard Branson first, Virgin second.
Yeah.
But I think it must have benefited in a huge way. Even to this
definitely.
day, I'm pretty sure most people know Richard Branson as a business idol, business name, up there with Bill Gates, Alan Sugar.
Yeah, definitely. And I think going back to what I was saying earlier about how personality has such importance in the business, because at the end of the day, nothing sells more than your own personality.
Yeah, great bookend. Thank you.